we're part of the management consulting sector, which basically handle many services, okay, including financial consulting, technical operation consulting, and advisory, company restructuring, strategies enhancement, providing operating models, HR related consulting topics. So all of that, and with many subtopics, is really classified as management consulting. Okay, the sector itself in Saudi has been really developing over the years in many aspects. So it has been developing from economical sides. It has been evolving in terms of the type of services of consulting or management consulting provided. It has been evolving in terms of how much it is involved in the private sector or in the public sector. And it has been evolving on how wide of different businesses or government entities it covers. We're today about $1.6 billion sector in Saudi Arabia, the management consulting, which has been really in the past 5 years growing with an average of 8 to 9 years, year to year. That is kind of an approximate figure. It got kind of slowed down at certain years for certain reasons, but it quickly recovered and has been evolving pretty nicely. So, for example, okay, as many other sectors and businesses, it reacts to oil prices and overall regional and country economics. Somehow this had an impact on the management consulting, like for example in 2017 with oil prices going down, which then quickly recovered, averaging nicely even for that year. Same thing happened with COVID and the impact of COVID. Of course, globally and locally, no businesses did not get impacted in a way or another from it, but yet I cannot really complain that much, seeing how other sectors suffered and how management consulting managed to a great degree maintain the great progress it made between 2017 and 2019. Maybe the growth and the slope of the growth is not as steep as it was in the previous years, but it's still, it was there. It was growth, actually, okay, which has been very good, okay. Now, some say that that is specifically because of the excellent year we all had in 2019, and that somehow helped us get carried over through 2020 and the entry for 2021, which I believe is true. But nevertheless, okay, the recovery and how fast we are moving is really great. Now, one specific thing about Saudi in this sector, okay, is really how much the Vision 2030 had a tremendous impact in the growth of this sector, as many other sectors, but talking about management consulting specifically, how much it helped the sector to develop, not only to grow from business perspective, but also develop to cover, as I said earlier, not only certain part of the private sector or certain part of the public sector, but actually both wider parts in both, okay? And covering all sizes, not only being limited to the big spenders or certain big government entities, but rather to many sub-entities and smaller companies as well, because basically what the vision did is unleashed a lot of tremendous energy toward transformation and lead progress in performance, which really sparked the need of that special help, special expertise to fuel this fast transformation and fast growth.